2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. You can feel the energy here in Milwaukee. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And Clark, the league in general, increasing the pace of play. Tonight's teams exemplify that approach.
I really think the game was meant to be played at a high pace, Kevin. We've had periods where it's been a little bit more bump and grind, defensive oriented, but I like the trend that the game has taken on the last decade or so. Up and down, a lot of possessions, a lot of scoring, and a lot of entertainment value. I love it. I love the way the game is played now.
Couldn't agree more. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 5. Middleton for 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Middleton's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Bucks. It's Smart with the drive. Perfect. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the big man who compete against Horford had nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
Irving for 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. From 12 feet out. Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Morris with the ball. Outside, Smart. Back to Morris. Irving for 3. Boston again missing. And the Bucks with possession. Middleton outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. The layup off target. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside Irving. Tries again. And the layup is good.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
They'll get another chance. Here's Lopez. That one wide left.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Back to Irving. Morris right side. Pass to Smart. Shoots over Brogdon. Smart misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Now Brogdon. Back to Bledsoe. Horford with the rebound.
Well, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's Middleton. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. From 8, Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
And, you know, there's really nothing you can do defensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player.
And that one's good, Irving.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Gwen.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Morris, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Bledsoe. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires from deep. Bang.
Hold on, I gotta drop some blocks. Come on, man.
On the trifecta. And it's all knotted up.
You know, once he works on a consistent three ball and puts that in his toolkit, I think it'll be hard to guard. I like the fact that he's trying to expand his game.
Here's Bledsoe. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Middleton for three. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Tatum drives in. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Love when Tatum puts it on the floor now. Superb at driving right to the basket and has excellent speed to get there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Look, obviously everyone's looking for talent, but talk about some of the players whose work ethic sets them apart. And
Jimmy Butler's work ethic, I think, made him into an all-star. Obviously had good size and athleticism, but refined his offensive game and is now a multi-time all-star, and his work ethic is top level. Any of the guys that you've seen impact their teams or come from low draft positions or undrafted, Patrick Beverley. How about him as a guy that you look at and say, man, this guy's work ethic really made the difference in his career.
so it's the Bucks now, trailing by 2. Pass to Wilson. Over Horford. The shot by Wilson, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
It's good from long range. And it's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out guarded by Tatum. That one goes. Count it.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7 to the middle. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense. And, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Outside Mirotic. It's back to Hill. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Great open look there. Wilson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Horford, no luck. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And there's so much that Tatum does well. I mean, he shoots it well, rebounds, passing, playing defense. I mean, he's the complete package.
Outside Mirotic. Pass to Brown. For 3. Hill. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Tatum on the wing. He's got 7. And here's Hayward. Over Brown. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now here's Hayward. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots over Brown. Hayward can't hit. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted, but how about the strength this kid has had? Under 200 pounds as a rookie. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle to his dedication in the weight room.
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. And the basket by Horford.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Now, here is Mirotic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low. A nice shot by Irving. And the Celtics lead by 4.
You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
He doesn't get the second one. And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard break both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments.
Yo, what the fuck?
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now, here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Wilson. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. Celtics leading by 7.
Oh, this nigga.
Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hill with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving for, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg.
And so it's Boston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brogdon. No points in the game yet for him. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Wilson left side.
Oh, come
Kick
on.
out to Hill. Whoops, there's the 24
Come on.
shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now, here is Irving. Tatum on the wing. Here's Yabusele. Lays it up and banks it in. Yabusele's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Boston.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shot from 12. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Boston leading by 14. Out to the wing. Celtics passing it around. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Mirotic. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is...
Yo, where the hell did this update come from, man? Fucking up my screen now,
really
man.
doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA Buckeye.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there, too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough. Didn't play long enough.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Boy, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
Pass to Yabusele. Outside Tatum. It's Irving, top of the key. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Bledsoe. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo, leading the break.
Whoa.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. You factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency. He does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Back to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
Celtics leading by 11. Now Rozier. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible, they're very accessible, they're well connected to the community through their platforms, but you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Smart misses.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Smart on the wing. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Yeah, I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, it feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
Pass to Lopez. Now Brogdon. Ilyasova with the ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Milwaukee trails by 12. Middleton outside. Back to Bledsoe. Baines with the block. And he recovers it. Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Back to Rozier. A beautiful reverse. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee trails by 12. Pass to Ilyasova. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to
I
single
didn't call a
digits.
foul though.
And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And here is Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Here's Horford. Lopez with the block. And he's able to get it back. A second chance effort. Morris inside. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. A 12-point game. Pass to Ilyasova. High post Lopez. Middleton outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
And just not able to find the target from 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Buries it from 3-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Come to me. Another miss by Middleton.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Smart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Controlling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
Pass to Morris. Back to Smart. Here's Rozier. Over Bledsoe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Milwaukee trails by 13. And here's Brogdon from the arc.
Damn.
Morris with
What
the
the
rebound.
fuck?
And here's Boston.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less.
Oh,
His
these calls are
maturity and
crazy.
thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about it. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man. Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Pass to Irving. Al Horford. Lopez with the steal. Here's Mirotic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I like the fire that Jason Terry plays with. I mean, this guy is very energetic. He's a combo guard, and he plays and shoots with a ton of
Yo,
confidence.
what the fuck?
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Irving. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Outside Mirotic. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, it's obvious why Antetokounmpo is an MVP candidate. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Now, here's Horford. 9 points in the game so far. The shot by Ojale, no good. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Lopez. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lopez has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
And you can see Morris on the roll. A well-coordinated athlete, no trouble converting there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, Greg, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you...
And so it's Boston, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding. It down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Sweet jumper from Hill. Got into his comfort zone before rising up with the shot. Really good-looking stroke.
Here's Irving in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
On the wing, Jason Terry. Hill left side. From deep. But they recover it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wilson's got 5 points so far.
You can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills, really looking to get his teammates involved.
Outside, Smart. From deep.
Good
assist
shit.
goes to Irving. And it's 8 points for Marcus Smart.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yo.
I'll tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving.
Damn.
But Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions. And so far, it's paid off handsomely.
Pass to Horford. To the paint. Here's Morris. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Outside Wilson. From past the arc. Milwaukee the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And another shot. That one falls. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he comes up with the deuce. Horford's got 11 points. Timeout called the Bucks. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Milwaukee trails by 15. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Takes it down to Middleton. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do. Right side, Tatum.
pass to Horford. Outside Irving. A 3-ball. Wilson grabs the board. Middleton outside. From the arc. That one doesn't go. And it's Boston the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now Hill. Pass to Brogdon. Fires from deep. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 14. Irving drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
It's back to Hill. And it's sent back by Horford. Outside, Smart. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Marcus Morris. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Hill, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Morris outside. And here's Irving. Wilson with the block. And he gets it back. 3-pointer on the way. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Trailing by 19.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon.
Fuck that going.
He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
To the middle. Here's Horford. Back to Irving. It's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Here. Boston leading.
Yo, Dwayne, you only got 4 seconds.
From deep 3-point range, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Middleton with it. He's got 10. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
That's what I'm saying.
Hayward on the wing. Count it, good. Hayward's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Middleton on the wing. Shoots the 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Down low.
Come
And
on,
too much
man.
time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. They're making it hard on themselves.
On the wing, Morris. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bledsoe outside. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
What kind of shit was
And that'll
that?
be his third foul so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Yo, what the fuck?
Boston leading by 13. Here's Rozier. The rebound by Brogdon.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our
Yo,
game.
how the fucking three go without going to the foul line? What the fuck happened?
Here's Bledsoe. 7 points in the game. Over Rozier.
Their game
The
plan
fuck
needs
happened,
to
man?
change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
And slam dunk by Smart.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
And it just seems that every pass they make,
Yo, what the fuck?
score, just great ball movement.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Just 5 on the clock. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Tice, no good.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
I don't even know why I'm going to the
Wow.
free throw
Yeah,
line,
he took a
man. You
shot there,
can't shoot
earned
free throws,
those
man.
free throws.
The Bucks have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
Yo,
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
.156 left in the third. Here's Rozier. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out to the wing. Out to Morris. Three-pointer. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Milwaukee trails by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 30 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Middleton is just the total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Pass to Morris. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Now Brogdon, covered by Morris. The wide open look here for Lopez.
yo, come on, man.
No good on the three.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged the bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
Tice. And the three ball is good. Tice has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Rozier. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead.
Oh, I didn't even count.
Breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So Rozier will bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Irving. Back to Rozier. Wilson with the block. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, let's get it.
By Horford.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And the shot is good. Hayward's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Boston.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Tice. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the basket by Rozier.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 34.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Pass to Tice. Horford with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tice. He's covered by Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Milwaukee making a switch here. Milwaukee trails by 15. Now Wilson. The 3 from Hill. It's rebounded by Tice. Hayward right side to the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Pass to Brown. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And he lays it straight in.
And with that matchup doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
To the wing on the left. Horford has a wide open look.
Grab a rebound.
Pass to Irving. Hayward, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tice. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee trails by 16. Outside Wilson. Shoots a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Left side, Brown. To the left side wing. It's rebounded by Tice.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
On offense, here are the Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Outside Wilson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Now Irving. Pass to Horford.
Oh, give me that.
The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. 5 to shoot. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, you know what, Greg? To me, it looks like they packed it in and just kind of given up.
From deep, Ilyasova. It's rebounded by Tice. Boston leading by 17. And the dunk by Horford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Brown outside. By Irving. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-6 run. Milwaukee making a switch. Now a timeout called by Boston. At the elbow, Horford. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The fuck?
Doesn't go that time.
Oh, great effort there. That's how
it, bro.
You defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Shots good by Middleton. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Damn, I like an Achilles too, man. Yo, man, what the hell?
Several teams changing it up here. Boston leading by 16. Morris outside. And here is Rozier to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. And the jump by Horford.
Man, what the fuck?
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam?
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 12 points for Brook Lopez. Rozier for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Oh!
Good work
The
defensively
fuck?
by Morris.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now here's Tatum. Over Middleton. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Inside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Rozier. And here's Morris for 3. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. The shot by Middleton, wide open. New 24 for Milwaukee. To the middle, Brogdon.
The fuck? Yo!
You could see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Tatum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Damn, that goes in, but my joint can't
his
go in?
height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Four on the shot clock. Pass to Lopez.
What the fuck?
4-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yo, this game is glitching, man.
Boston leading by 15. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
And the first one drops. Brook Lopez hits them both. And the Celtics with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. A floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Rozier. Both good from the line. That time. Milwaukee trails by 15 to the paint. Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 18 points for Chris Middleton. Now Tatum. Lopez over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Middleton. Fires for three. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 13. And that one falls for Tatum. These days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
It's Smart with the drive. And they call the foul, so a chance in the line for one more coming up.
Oh,
that was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
And I really like the uniqueness of Al Horford's game. I mean, he's a big man with a versatile skill set. He makes threes. He can score inside. He defends. He's a guy that is an inside-out matchup problem for most.
Pass to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the lane.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Boston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal to beat.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
Yeah, you know what? That may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blank 3-zip.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
Well, it was was a pleasure watching him get his guys involved. I mean, his passing was tight and on time, really sharp tonight.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
Pass to Brogdon. Out of bounds,
Oh,
Boston
fuck,
takes
man.
possession. If you can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here's Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.
I couldn't make a free throw to save my goddamn life.